Legally Speaking with Crocker Law Firm.
Today on Legally Speaking, we're talking about no-fault car insurance. Cyndi, that term's a little bit confusing because usually a wreck is somebody's fault. So what is no-fault insurance?
This is just a small part of your car insurance. In Kentucky, usually $10,000 that can be paid toward your medical bills, wage loss, funeral expenses, and certain other out-of-pocket items. If you look for it on your insurance policy, it's probably called PIP, or personal injury protection. But people commonly call it no fault because fault doesn't matter. You usually get it from the car you're in when a wreck happens, even if another car was at fault. And interestingly, you can get it even if you're at fault. You could have these benefits. Even if nobody's at fault, like a deer ran out in front of your car, you still get no fault benefits. This is not the same thing as an at-fault claim or a liability claim. All it means when we say that Kentucky is a no-fault state is that insurance companies are required to offer this $10,000 in coverage. It does not mean that you can't hold the at-fault driver accountable or that you can't recover more than $10,000 in a liability claim.
You said no fault typically comes from the car that you're in. Where else might it come from?
If you're a pedestrian, it will usually come from the car that hit you, even if that car is not at fault. And in certain circumstances, even if your car is not involved in the wreck, you'll get no-fault benefits from your own policy. For example, if you're a passenger in a car that's not insured, or you're a passenger in a car that's insured in a different state that doesn't have no-fault benefits, you'll look to your own policy for those benefits. If you're in a wreck in Kentucky and you're not sure whether you have no-fault coverage, check with a lawyer because you might be surprised where it comes from.
That's a lot of important information, and I know there's more information on crockerfirm.com, so be sure to check that out and join us next time for Legally Speaking.